Hey guys, so today we'll be making an adorable Valentine's Day Deco mesh wreath with items from the dollar store. What you will need, I have a wreath ring, and it's a silver one, 14 inches. This adorable sign that says love you to the moon and back. I have blue, white, and silver deco mesh, Chanel stems, a hot glue gun, and scissors. Alright, let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is take our Chanel stems, which we have cut in half, and we're going to place them all the way around our wreath. What I like to do is go with the outer two, then the inner two, and then outer, and alternate all the way around the ring. So let me show you. Twist it a couple of times like that. Place the next one on the inner, the next one on the outer, outer, inner, outer. Next one is going to go inner. Outer, inner, outer, inner, outer, inner, and I will alternate all the way around the ring. Now I like using half of a Chanel stem because it saves Chanel stems and you don't have to worry about tucking away so much stem. But you do have another option of using a full Chanel stem and placing it around the outer two rings. Just like that. And then again on the inner two rings. It will make placing your mesh slightly easier. But again, you will use more Chanel stems and you'll have to tuck away more Chanel stems. So, I prefer this method. But whichever works best for you. It is a little more difficult to add your mesh to the shorter Chanel stems. Alright, let's get all the stems in place and we will start adding our mesh. Alright, so I have all of my stems in place. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my deco mesh and start placing it on the wreath. So I have cut my deco mesh into 8-inch long pieces. I have silver, white, and blue. I'm going to have 4 pieces of mesh in each bundle. So some bundles will have 2 pieces of blue, some will have 2 of white, and some will have 2 of the silver. You can go with more white if you choose, more silver. It's completely up to you. So I'm going to take my white, lie it flat, take blue, and overlap it halfway. Now you could layer them directly on top of each other, but I prefer to overlap them just because it makes for a fuller, more whimsical wreath. Next, I'm going to take one more blue. And I'm just alternating left, right, and my silver. Just like that. And I'm going to scrunch it in the center. Scrunch it, and then I'm going to place it in my Chanel stem and twist it a couple of times. Then tuck it away. I'm going to make another bundle. This time, I'm going to start with the blue, white, another white, and then a silver. That way you can kind of see each of the different colors. So I scrunch that all together. And it's going to go in the very next Chanel stem. Place it, twist it, and then tuck it away. And as you can see, 4 pieces are already starting to make a nice and full and fluffy wreath. And I still have one more section to go. So as you can see, it's already starting to look nice and full and fluffy, and I haven't even separated the layers. But this is just one section. I have 4 pieces of mesh in each of my 3 bundles. So I'm going to do this all the way around the wreath for all 6 bundles. You can add more mesh if you choose to do so, if you want it even fluffier. But once we get all the mesh placed, I'll kind of fluff up the wreath a little bit more, and it'll look so cute and precious. Alright, let's get more placed and I'll show you what it's looking like. Right, so I'm just fluffing it up. If you want a fluffier wreath, then add more pieces of mesh to each bundle. But I feel like this makes a decent sized wreath and it doesn't use too much mesh. Now this makes a cute wreath by itself, but we're going to add an adorable sign to the center for our finishing touch. So I'll just cut off the hanger. And you can leave it separated like this, but I want it to stay together, so I'm going to take a hot glue gun and just glue each of these separate pieces together. So now it is one solid heart instead of 4 separate pieces. Again, just personal preference. Next, I'm going to take 2 chenille stems, twist them together to make one long chenille stem for the top. And make sure that they are hanging over the edge. And 2 for the bottom. And then we're just going to take hot glue and glue it in place. Just like that. Now it's time to add it to the center of our wreath. I'm just kind of moving all the mesh over so I can snugly fit my sign in the center. I don't really want to cover too much of my mesh. Alright. And then the 4 stems that you see, I'm just going to push the mesh aside to find the actual wreath ring. So I'm just twisting my stem around the ring a couple of times. And then you can just cover it with the mesh. Repeat this step for all 4 chenille stems. And then I'm just fluffing up my mesh around my sign. That way it looks nice and poofy. And you are all done. So cute, simple, and easy to make. All items can be purchased at Dollar Tree, so you can make this entire wreath for less than $10. add in ribbon, bows, what other embellishments you'd like. Just have fun with it and make it your own.